Hi, Alyssa. Hi, Odette. Hi, Tosa. I know. I was trying to send the live to a couple people. So now we have a new setting for moderators. Yes, YouTube has gave us now. YouTube has finally gave us now mod managing moderators. So let's go try it out with Odette. So Odette, I'm going to remove you for a moderator just for a second. And I'm going to put you as a managing moderator. Alyssa, I'm going to remove you for a second. I'm going to put Alyssa as a managing moderator. There. So I guess supposedly that you guys have access to like control tags, different crap in the stream now. Merry Christmas too. Yes, it's Christmas Eve. Yes. How is everyone doing? So the managing moderators, it's just like YouTube, I'm assuming. I don't know 100%, but there is a setting now where you can turn moderators into managing mods, so you can actually control the stream more better. Oh yes, I am, honeys. Yeah, we're just gonna get ready on this stream and head out to work. So if you guys are wondering, one of the only sodas I actually really drink, I am not sponsored by this company, but it's actually Olipop. And yes. Oh my god. It's so bomb. Olipop is so bomb. So, I don't know, you guys. Click on the name and see if there's any extra settings. Beautiful, thank you, Odette. Hi, honeys. Let me see. Here, mods, go ahead and try out 765. Go ahead and try it on that trash. See what your guys' new mod system does. Yeah, because like I'm saying, you guys, so if anybody's new that's a mod here, YouTube did an update where they made it where mods can have standard moderation or moderation. So, hi, Hulu. You had a heart attack. How, John? Did you recover? Well, obviously you did. You're here, but hold on, John. Let me get a little bit of this situated so I can get the camera angle a little bit better for you guys. Okay. So what happened, John? Let's see if a modding manager can pin John's comment, please. Can somebody try pinning John's comment? My blood pressure was my blood pressure gets high too, and I'll show you what shit that I use. I get it from Mexico. Hold on 1 second, honey. I'll show you what stuff I use. Maybe you might be able to get your hands on this at some places. That you cannot get this at a pharmacy, but you have to go to like little Mexican stores. But this is what I use if I ever have blood pressure issues. I know the packaging is a little old, but yes, I goes. Hopefully, if you guys don't have a prescription for blood pressure medicines, which, I strongly advise that you do go into the hospital, or you actually see a doctor about it. Blood pressure medicine is not something that you can screw around with. It can really drop your blood pressure to the point where it can actually severely harm you. So that is a disclaimer, please. Do not take medical advice from any kind of YouTuber that does not have a doctorate in medicine or endocrinology. I'm just simply stating what kind of works for me when I either drink too much or my sugar's up too high. Yes. Okay, Julio. Yeah, I want to doubt it. Am I trans? Yes. So, you guys, this is another reason why I haven't been streaming a lot, is because I have a lot of moderators on my channel, and I'm not getting enough help. A lot of the moderators are just stopping in for a minute, two, a few minutes, and they're just leaving. I need I need moderators that could take out trash. I'm not trying to be, how would you say, I'm not trying to be like demanding. I'm not trying to be that, because obviously nobody's really getting paid yet until my channel takes off, until the haters want to start contributing to the mods or whatever the case is. So obviously beggars can't be choosy. I'm not saying I'm beggar, it's just a figure of expression, because some haters out there will take that into a wrong accountability, a wrong way. But I cannot just run the stream by myself when I am doing my busy day-to-day life things. Oh, John. Sometimes, but most of my moderators, no. Like, I'm keeping track of which moderators are actually going to be here. I think YouTube needs to pay moderators. I think YouTube needs to pay us YouTubers more, and I think they need to pay moderators. Hi, honeys. I don't know your question. If it was rude, which I'm pretty sure it was, that's the reason why my chat system blocked your question. Here, Alexis. Here's a standard moderator for you. Let me see. Hi, Riley. How are you, sweetie? That's good. I had to turn down a guy. Yeah, so your hair's long. Thank you. Thank you. Merry Christmas, you guys. Merry Christmas. So, moderators, go ahead and have free range on MD Myth. Yes, you guys, if you guys are new to the channel, please like the stream and subscribe to the channel. Merry Christmas, everyone! Yay! Today is Christmas Eve. We're going to try to keep the stream really respectful and short, you guys. Yes. How many alarms you set? Which one of you moderators came up with that question? I have a lot of alarms. Phone alarms? Yeah. Yeah. I'm actually thinking about doing a GoFundMe for my transition too. You too, John. You know what? Let's make John a mod. Standard mod, though. But let's make him a mod. Yeah, you know what, you guys? Maybe I might start up a donation. Is GoFundMe the only one that I can do though? Yes, Ghost. Yes, honeys. Ghost, try to ping your own comment. I want to see if somebody can pin. I want to see if one of these managing mods can. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do, Ghost. I'm gonna take you off a mod for a second, and then I'm gonna put you as a moderation mod. There. Yeah. Yeah. You know what's not good? Trump supporters like you that want to support a pedophile ring, and guess what? Your daddy's getting called out on that pedophile ring. And guess what's happening? Trump is actually talking about resigning from the presidency. That's good. We don't want him in office anyways. You can't join? You can't pin? Oh, that's stupid. Let me see. What do you mean he's not? He's not what? You never look in Truth Social? You know that Truth Social was actually ran by Trump, right? You do know that he's not even just posted it up on Truth Social to run a host show, but also he's also posted it up on Twitter. There we go. Where I got truth and socialize? You mean where you got brainwash and socialize? That website is garbage. Who can't handle the truth? Republicans? Yeah, I know they can't. So, by the way, you guys, I'm not Republican. I am not Democrat either. I'm a centralist, but I'm a more of a right-leaning Republican centralist. But at the end of the day, I do believe that Bill Clinton, I do believe that Bill Gates, Trump, Elon Musk, probably even J.D. Vance, I have a feeling that all these people are actually in the Epstein files. I know for a fact Trump is in the Epstein files and Bill Clinton because there was already their names mentioned in it numerous times. And plus, there's photographs of Trump in there. There's also photographs of Bill Clinton in there. There's also photographs of Michael Jackson and Bill Gates. So I do believe that, again, that these evil, sick, twisted men is in there. I don't know if you ever watched Blair White's channel. Okay, Riley, have a good evening, sweetie. So, yes, I'm hoping that Trump does resign from presidency and all his whole entire, pedophile ring cult. Let me see. There we go. Just slow. when you actually get some brain cells and actually want to do research instead of trolling my stream, you can come back here with a better attitude. Go look it up, go onto Twitter, and actually watch Donald Trump's post. Let me see. I'll actually even show you what Trump posted, talking about that he was going to resign. Okay, hold on. Let me go on Twitter real quick and pull up Trump's post. Yes, right, Tony? Hold on. Okay. Hi, Kendall. So, for all you people who don't believe the truth, this post is straight up from Donald Trump 1 day ago. I literally just screenshotted this from Twitter. Trump literally says the Trump Kennedy Center honors, which all this is racist, white race supremacy bullshit on CBS, blah, 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 blah. And just about everybody else in America, I'm hosting the event. Tell me what you think of my master ceremony abilities. If really good, would you like me to become, would you like me, I can't even read this shit right now because of the thing, to leave the presidency in order to make hosting a full-time job. We'll be honoring true greats of history of, I can't even see all of it right now because of the things. Hi, Riley. Hi, Kendall. Thank you, sweetie. Am I muted? Am I really muted? Hi, honeys. I'm remembering when he said it. Tony, I'm going to make you a mod. There we go. So who says I'm a woman, 69? I'm a transsexual woman, not an actual woman. So, moderators, before we kick out 69, let's ask this piece of shit clown a question here. When did I say I was a woman, please? Can you please pinpoint a stream or a video or anything on social media where I've ever said that I was a woman, please? Or you're just going to be a bullying coward that wants to pick on trans people just because you have a little-ass 3-inch penis that you cannot get laid from a real bitch, right? You cannot get real pussy, so that's why you troll and harass trannies, because it makes you feel like a man and it makes you feel like you actually have a bigger dick than you actually don't have, right? So that's all you can do. Parents failed you. Well, obviously your parents failed you and your girlfriend failed you, but actually I don't even think you even had a girlfriend at this point, because you're literally harassing trans girls. You literally have small dick energy, so I don't even think you even had a bitch at this point. Yeah, no, cowards like this clown wants to run their mouth. It's okay, don't worry, 69. Your daddy Trump, he's gonna get put in prison real soon. I'm hoping he does. There's a whole bunch of charges getting brought up against him. You know, people like you and Trump don't need to be around kids. People like you and Trump don't need to be on the streets, walking the streets as a free person, as a free man, as a free boy. People like you don't need to be walking the streets free. People like you and Trump deserves to be straight up in prison with your hands behind your back, with your hands in handcuffs, with those bars closed. That's exactly the people like you and Trump need to be in prison where you belong. Okay, mods, you guys can go ahead and get rid of him. I'm trying to test out if the mods want to play field game with trolls like this. Okay. Damn. Right, Riley. Stupid ass clowns. Well, yeah, you guys, because at the end of the day, we got asshole pieces of shit like him that actually want to ruin the stream for everybody else, you know? Let me take off this green screen because we don't even need this shit right now. Excuse me. Okay, Kendall. Hi, loser. Yes, right? Mm-hmm. Who's Mean John? Okay. So, oops. What is everybody doing for Christmas and Christmas Eve tonight? Yes. All right. Okay. Let me get a nice dress. Let me pick out a nice dress real quick. Oh my god. Oops. Okay. Yeah, no, I never said that I was an actual real woman. I said I'm a transsexual woman. Yeah, and that's where all these cowards want to bully people and make people's things all about them. John, are you trying to talk shit about me? Is that what you're trying to do, John? Don't get booted now. You better be playing nice, John. Don't get booted off the stream now. You better be playing nice. Hi, honeys. Hi, Merry Christmas, Daniel. Hi, Riley. Okay, let me see. Oh no. I don't have any more of these fur tights left. I might just have to wear these ones. Yeah, I think I might have to just wear those ones. Okay, well, I guess we're wearing those tights. Okay. Alright. Merry Christmas too, honeys. Oh, I'm not, honeys. Okay. Alright. Now I just gotta find some cute panties. Oh, fuck it. Pink. Okay. Hi, Annies. I've been pretty good. Oh my god. Right now, my back is hurting bad. Thank you, Kendall. Thank you, sweeties. Oh my god. You guys, my back is killing me right now. Mm-hmm. Oh. I'm making sure these ones are clean. Mm-hmm. Do I want more views? Positive views that are not trolls. And I seriously think that you're a troll right now. So... yeah, Riley. 1 second. Mods, go ahead and do whatever you want with John, because John's been doing nothing but running his mouth ever since he's been in the stream. Feel free to do whatever you guys want with him. I don't care. Free reign. Hi, Roots. Hi, Robbie. Okay. Hold on, you guys. I got to change this real quick. Or actually, you know what? I can just point the camera the other way. Merry Christmas too, honeys. A sandwich? You're gonna have to make me your wifey first. I actually am a really good wife, too. Okay. Alright, now I can see you guys. Okay, I can see what you guys are typing. And I'm just getting changed right now, you guys, so bear with me. He said, make me a sandwich, bitch. Well, I could make you a sandwich. I could be a really good wife. But honestly, a lot of you boys out there, a lot of you girls out there, a lot of you girls and boys that call yourselves men and women, you guys don't deserve it. Honestly, to be completely honest, some of y'all don't really deserve it. Does your nails match your leg? Yes. Yes, they do, honeys. See, I'm looking for a real man. I'm looking for a real man, a real woman to accompany me, to be my partner. But unfortunately, in this society, men want to bully trannies, and they want to play dumb, and they want to lie to social media trying to bully trans people. In reality, they want to screw them. They want to have sex with them. Light up my life, yes. So ladies, don't forget that when a guy bullies you, that means he secretly actually likes you. Yeah, I can show it to you. Well, just 1 second, honeys. Oh my god. Well, I don't know about timing Calvin out yet, but hi, Riley. Okay. All right. What were they saying? There. Woo! It's hot. Oh my god, it's hot. Oh yeah, they were talking about my nails. Can they see the nails? I don't think they were talking about other things, as far as I know. That's a cute dress. Thank you. I got it from Aeropostale. I'm doing good. What about you? You're fine. Hi, Debbie. I know, a long time no see, honeys. I love your hair. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on a second, you guys. I'm fucking hot right now. I'm sweating. Wait, Riley. Your account is literally made today. And your point is, Farm? Are you going to pay for a hair transplant? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's one of those Taylor Farm salads. Africa. Mmm. You want to run your little cock-sucking mouth. So, if you don't like it, you can change it, Farm. You want to run your mouth and insult people. Well, whatever you don't like, then I guess you can pay to change it, right? Mm-hmm. So, Farm, since you don't like my hair so much, if I go to Mexico, it's about $2,000 if I go to Mexico to go get a hair transplant. So how do you want to pay for that, Farm? You want to pay me Cash App, You want to do Venmo, or do you want to use Chime? Which one do you want? Oh, I don't give a fuck if it's the truth or not. You could have kept your damn fucking mouth shut instead of actually throwing out insults to people. I'm full aware of how my hair looks. So when people like you want to bring up the obvious and be a disrespectful, rude piece of shit, then it's fine. You can pay for the hair transplant. So, is that going to be Cash App, Zelle? Actually, I don't even trust you with my Zelle. Is that going to be Cash App or Venmo or PayPal that you're going to pay for the hair transplant? Oh, I know. Haters like Farm just want to run their cock-sucking mouth because they have nothing else to insult me about besides my hair and my voice. Other than my hair and my voice, I'm completely passable. Mm-hmm. Well, let me take that back. I'm not completely passable, but I'm more passive than most other trans women. If it wasn't for my voice and my hair. Mm-hmm. So if you guys haven't been on the stream since the last time I was on here, I did get my nails done. You're not passable, period. More passable than you are, big bitch. Hating asshole. That's the reason why you're on my stream trying to hate on me, huh? This is a perfect reason why the transgender and the transsexual community needs to be separated permanently. Mm-hmm. So you guys, I'm going to be coming out with another petition to try to get people to sign to legally separate transsexuals and transgenders. Legally. Okay, we are back. Okay, we are back. I don't know what the hell's going on. I guess my sister thought I said something bad about her. I never said anything about my sister. Mm-mm. Oh. I don't know, you guys. I don't even know what's going on with my sister right now. Oh well. We'll figure it out. Oh my god. Hi, honey. I'm waiting to see if maybe my sissy will come in here. Hi, honeys. What happened? I don't know. Let me go check the text message real quick. Yeah, Riley, that's not cool. Hold on. There. Okay, can you guys hear me? Yeah, no, you guys don't listen to all these bullies, honeys. You know, there's a couple reasons why bullies do this. One, you got something that they can't get. Or second, they want to fuck you. Or third, that they're jealous of what you have. Oh, 3 a.m. in South Africa. I want a cheetah. Mm-hmm. Somebody's here that I haven't spoken to for a very, very long time. I don't know how I feel about that. Merry Christmas, Dead Space. Somebody, a man that has not said anything to me for a very, very long time. Oh, you know me, Dead Space. I'm a princess. And I always get attention that I need. No, he's not being. It's just how we talk, honeys. We're fine. Me and Dead Space is fine. Kind of an ass, but he's fine. No, I didn't lotion my legs. Uh-oh. That sucks. No, I'll suck his one. Because you didn't talk to me for all this time. You left me hanging, so. You know what I deal with? I deal with people who want to kill me every single day. So. I have two. I have two, honeys. Oh, hi, Novella. Besides, don't worry, Dead Space. You're fine, honeys. You don't have to deal with those people. Well, yeah, I wish that was true, but it's not how the real world works. Quite honestly. So, yeah. No, so yeah, Riley, me and Dead Space, we know each other. I know. I know him. In public, I get harassed by men. In public, I get harassed by men, but online, on social media, that's where I get the threats. Because I don't agree with children transitioning. So the people who pretend to be from the LGBT want to make threats. And that's the reason why we need to legally separate transgender and transsexuals. I'm 1,526 years old. To a point, Dead Space. To a point. To a point, honey. To a point. Not exactly 100% true, but to a point. Yeah. Carlin was like, hi, okay. Yeah. You're 30? Ooh, not bad, honeys. Not bad. You too, Nabaya. Yeah, well, you've already seen the past what happened with me on my channel, so... Okay, Nova. Yeah, but Dead Space, I'm not a fighter. That's the thing, though, honey. I'm not a fighter. I'd rather just give it to the feds and let the feds make arrest. That's it. Yeah, let's move on. There's certain legislations that we can use for the federal government to make prosecuting actions against people who make certain threats online. Beautiful eyes, thank you. Yeah, I'm a fighter. I mean, I'm a lover, not a fighter. So, Dead Space. You know I'm gonna beat your ass, right? For ignoring me this whole time, right? Riley. Yes, right? Thank you, Nova. Thank you. Well, obviously, Dead Space didn't think so because he stopped talking to me for a while. So, I like fucking with Dead Space. And so, do you guys want to hear some Vegas tea? Because I was in Vegas this last weekend. How come I can't see the chat? Fuck, I'm gonna have to probably... Hold on, let me restart. Okay, hopefully this will be better. Okay, real. Can't wish I could... What? I know, I only have one eyebrow done. Where am I going? I'm just gonna go to work. There's nothing else to do. And I'll probably have some drinks tonight. Oh, no. Vegas. Be safe. What the fuck you mean be safe? Are you trying to leave already? Right. So yeah, so Vegas was cool. I went with my sister and a friend of ours and her boyfriend, and it was pretty cool. We had a nice hotel. Um, we didn't walk the whole street, but we walked some of it. Um, it was pretty nice. We went to the Ghost Bar. Um, oh, okay, that's nice. Well, I'll probably see you in another month, honey. Um, oh, but yeah, other than that, I probably won't stream for another month. My condolences, though, Dead Space. Huh, more like a year, yeah. Well, I get tired of the bullying and harassment on YouTube, Plus, I don't have mods to help me out a lot, So when I stream, I'm trying to stream and I'm trying to work. And I can't be on my phone, having my phone in my hand when I'm working all the time. So, well, first of all, Dead Space, I don't really use Discord. I've texted you in the past with texting number, and that's the only two ways that I have to contact you. Um, I'm trying to save up for an iPad. That's what I really want. I want to save up for a cheap used iPad. Oh, and then the PlayStation app. I forgot I had the PlayStation app to connect with you, but I don't even use that either. And besides, I'm the woman. Why should I reach out? I'm the woman. That's not my job. That's the man's job to fucking reach out. And there's a Klarna app. You're funny. What are you doing? Running a clinic now? That's funny. We're gonna send it to Dead Space's mailbox. I can't open up a PO box. We have already talked about that. I'm gonna have to use a service. Yeah, but who's gonna do that? I don't know anybody that's gonna do my mail. I know there's a service. I know there's a service that can do it, but I don't know how much they charge though. Oh boy, what is this? Grand Theft Auto money? I don't have Grand Theft Auto money. Having my own company and stuff right now. And Dead Space. I want your iPad? Oh, girl, you're fine, honey. You're fine, girl. Oh my god. Android tablet. Ew. Ew. Nasty. Nasty. Ew. Dead Space. Ew. When I work, I deliver things. My back hurts. Yeah. I do customer service, honey. I deliver stuff to people. Yeah, I know, but Android tablets are not fast enough for what I need them for. I need a tablet that's going to be fast. Hold on a second. Oh, thank you, John. Yeah, but Androids suck. Androids suck. Every time I use a fucking Android, it lags. You know, I'm trying to open up an app, and it takes like seconds to open it up. Or I'm trying to multitask, and it freezes. And like, it sucks. Android tablet, everything that's Android sucks. And this is on a Samsung. Like, I don't know. Maybe I might give Android another try, but honestly, I think Android really sucks. And then when I used to have an Android 2, I had a lot of battery issues too. Androids die quick. Maybe I might Dead Space because I do have a really powerful force field around me. Maybe. You're actually not lying. I actually do. Hi, John. I'm just gonna go to work for a little bit, and then from there, I'm probably gonna get some drinks for Christmas Eve. Nothing else to do, right? It's hella cold, so I don't want to be working all night. I'm not trying to get sick, so. Saying thank you, honeys. Thank you. Deadass. I've been texting. I'm texting my sister. Yeah, see, you're going from 90 to 14% in a few minutes. That's too fast. That's not. I can't. That's not going to work for me. I need something that's going to last on battery, and that's where iPads come in. You know, another reason why I have Apple shit is because at the end of the day, they're more harder on their security. My phone's on charge watching this, right? Right. Yeah, Dead Space. That's the reason why I need a second device. I need a second device to stream on. That way, so I can handle my business with family, with my sisters, and I can work and keep the stream running without interruptions. So, Dead Space, are you gonna give me an Android phone? Okay, Dead Space, give me an Android. We'll see. Give me your dick droid, Dead Space. Hurry up and give me your dick droid. I mean, Android. Man, you guys believe this? When I was in fucking Vegas, I only had one guy that talked to me in Vegas. I had a couple guys checking me out. I had a lot of men checking me out in Vegas. But I only had one guy that actually talked to me. That's retarded? What's retarded? I'm calling it a dick droid? Yeah, you can give me your dick droid. I saw you put a LOL on there. Guys are afraid to come up to you in public for afraid of, well, yeah. I don't know. To me, that's not a real man. So, at the end of the day, that's fine. Not my problem. See, back before when I used to be a guy, I didn't give a fuck. I came up to a girl and I still talk to her no matter if I think the public or people around me would make fun of her or make fun of me. See, that's the thing that we have an issue with in this generation, that people don't have the balls to stand up for true love and stand up for positivity. You know, they're always worried about what other people will think. Take me, for example. When I came out, I was scared. I didn't do a full transition until years after I started my transition. I was scared. I was scared about what people think of me. I was scared about people hitting me. I was scared about people hurting me physically and mentally. I was scared about changing my life, because when you transition, you change your life. Literally, you change your life. I was scared. But you have to fight that. You have to be strong. You have to put in your efforts and be you. Be you and fuck what other people think. Like all these little Trump cocksucking little fags that's on here, or all these wannabe LGBT bullying ass pieces of shit that's in this, pretending to be in the LGBT community, that tries to insult me for not supporting children transitioning, right? Or these wannabe fake LGBT people who make fun of my mental disabilities and my hairline and my voice. You don't think this is the first time I got bullied over this shit? No. Again, you have to be yourself. You have to stand up for yourself. You have to be yourself, right? You can't let other people affect what you're doing, you know? My favorite color, let me catch up on the comments. Favorite color is blue, red, white, pink, rose gold, and silver and purple. Hi, strawberry. Less comes first. Yeah, I know. I've been finding that out. That's where this generation's all backwards. Hi, Lexus. When do you know fungi change it? What? Preach girl. Thank you, Dead Space. Hi, Pavik. 1134. Merry Christmas too. Oh, Dead Space says preach girl. Thank you, honeys. But it's like you gotta stop giving a fuck about what people think about you. If that's the case, then I would have S myself. I would have ended my life if that was the case. If I actually gave a shit about what people say about my hair, about my voice, about my transition, I would have actually ended my life. And I did. I really did wanted to end my life in the past. But you know what? At the end of the day, you guys, you got to think of what's positive in your life. That's the key tone here. You need to think of what's positive in your life. That's what's making you stay alive right now. Okay? You guys need to think that. You guys need to think of what's positive. You have family. You have a boyfriend. You have a girlfriend. You have things that you look forward in life. Things that you love in life. What are these things that want you to stay alive? What are these things that is worth you staying alive? In my case, the reasons why I'm alive, well, quite frank, it's my father. My father and my sisters is the reason why I'm still alive. Plus, on top of that, it's hormonal. You know, a lot of people don't want to talk about this shit. A lot of this shit causes, a lot of these depression causes are from hormones. This is another reason why I don't support a lot of us transsexuals, and a lot of society do not support children medically transitioning, because there's problems for even adults like us to medically transition, where it affects our moods, where it affects our brain, where it affects our whole entire body as general. So a 13-year-old cannot mentally and physically comprehend and understand the severity of HRT complications. You know, so when I first started my hormones, I didn't want to be a guy, right? When I was a dude, I didn't want to be a guy. Of course, I didn't want to live no more. But it wasn't to the point where it's like, oh, I'm going to take my life. I'm going to wrap my car around a fucking telephone pole. No, it wasn't like that. It was just like, how come I couldn't have been born a girl? How come I had to be born as this? How come I'm living my life as something I don't want to be? You know, something that I wasn't destined to be. Then I started hormones. And with the hormones, that made it worse. See, this is a thing that people in this community does not talk about. This is the shit that these transgenders, I'm saying all of them, but I'm saying this is the stuff that transgenders don't talk about. This is things that these so-called wannabe activists don't talk about. When you start hormones, that makes you very, very, very emotional. What do you think estrogen does with the body? What do you think hormones, testosterone does with the body? It changes moods, it changes regularity, it changes things in your body, it changes chemistry in the brain. Like, people don't want to talk about this shit. When I first came out, when I first started my transitions, my mood swings were really, really, really bad. And you want to put a 13-year-old on this. Like, it's bullshit. Who's calling who stupid? What's going on here in the chat? What's going on in here? We're supposed to be having a really good stream without negativity. What's going on here in the stream? Oh. You're stupid. No, it's, I know what he's doing. It's me, Strawberry. It's not you, honey. Yeah, it's a thing that we used to do on Grand Theft Auto. It's a thing that we used to play on the Grand Theft Auto video game. It's not anything bad, Strawberry. But yeah, so it's like at the end of the day, that's basically what I'm trying to tell you guys. Stop letting other people dictate what you do. Stop letting other people, you know, negativity influence you. Look at the Trump administration. The Trump administration, idiots like Benny, you know that host that does the talk shows, Benny. Look at this piece of shit. Look at the Trump administration. Look at all these Trump writing lapdog fags out here. Look at them. They're over here wanting to end the rights for trans people just because of the Charlie Kirk shooting. Oh, well, the Charlie Kirk shooting is involved with transgenderism. That's demonic and that's a terrorist attack from the U.S. and United States people. No, it's not. The Trump administration is lying. The Charlie Kirk shooting has nothing to do with being trans. The roommate was not trans. He's a full-ass dude that pretends to be trans, using the trans victim card, trying to get out of, getting out of trouble for this, because he knows he can be arrested for life. This is bullshit. Nothing with the Charlie Kirk shooting involved any kind of transgenderism. None of it. The shooter was not fucking trans, and neither was the roommates. They're not trans. But again, this is what I'm talking about when people try to talk crap about you. This is the reason why I'm trying to tell you guys to stand up and fight. To stand up and fight for your rights. Stand up and fight for yourself. And in most cases, like our cases, when people are just being stupid, just ignore it. Stop letting people affect you. Because at the end of the day, what good is it going to do? Thank you, Strawberry Sweetie. Charlie's alive? I'm pretty sure he is. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Charlie is alive, honeys. I'm pretty sure he is. I'm pretty sure Charlie's alive, and he's well breathing, and he's well alive. You know what's my theory about this whole Charlie Kirk thing? I honestly think that Charlie Kirk is alive, and he's hiding behind cameras with Erica Kirk. Erica Kirk was also involved with taking children for Illuminati and reptilians and anarchies for them to have their processing power. So there's a couple reasons why a lot of us think that Charlie Kirk is still alive and why this incident happened. One of them is because of the Epstein files. A lot of us, including myself, believe that Charlie Kirk faked his own death. This is just a scenario. This is just a idea, right? Nothing set in stone, nothing you can prove. This is nothing that you can take it to the bank and cash out with, right? But at the end of the day, hold on. Okay. You address A, thank you. Yeah, so at the end of the day, she's not exactly good. She's not good like what people make her out to be. So this country is praising somebody who spread hatred. This country is praising somebody who faked his death. Again, this is not proven. This is just what I believe, and this is what a lot of people believe. But at the end of the day, let's just say hypothetically, let's just say this is real. Everybody has a right for free speech, and that does not mean that you can take somebody's life away just because you don't like what they're saying. You know, I hate Trump to a passion right now. You know, there's some things that Trump does that I do support, you know, like strengthening the borders, stop trying to bring in drugs and human trafficking into the United States. Okay, yeah, sure, I support that. I also support the fact that we're getting rid of woke shit inside classrooms. I don't think little kids should be subjected to gay and lesbian and transsexual books, trans books. I don't think children that are in public schools should be taught LGBT values. I don't think that children should be taught that until at least junior high or high school. And that should be an option for a teenager to learn about these things from school. But, you know, utterly, this is the parents' job. This is the parents' job to teach the children, to teach the teenagers, to teach these kids about LGBT practices. You know, now I think it's good at some points, you know, because I think that in some ways, in some cases, junior highs and high schools can actually teach, you know, adolescent adults, or let's just say teens, kids. I think it's good that the older classrooms can teach these kids, these teenagers, that it's okay to respect people in the LGBT. But little ass children that are reading coloring books, trying to bring LGBT literature inside classrooms and bring pride flags and, you know, middle class and shit. No, sorry. No. I wish the transmission towers were being destroyed. But unfortunately, we still have a lot of radiation. We still have a lot of brainwashing. We got a lot of that still. Like, look at all the people who are brainwashed with Trump's bullshit. All these people who think Trump is innocent. You're going to tell me that these people are not brainwashed? You're going to tell me that all these people that literally seen Trump's photos inside the Epstein files, you're going to tell me that these people who actually believe that Trump is innocent and his whole administration is innocent, you're going to tell me that these people are not being brainwashed by his fucking radiation and by 5G towers? Yeah, no. These people are puppets. A lot of these people who support Trump that are MAGA fans are puppets. These people are literally programmed to see Trump in one particular way only. You know, all the time, I argue with people on social media all the time about the Trump administration, you know, about them trying to say, where's the proof that Trump was in the Epstein files? It's all over. His name is literally all over the fucking files. His name is seriously all over the files. There's pictures of him giving a check to Jeffrey Epstein for a unsolicited young female. He's literally done a birthday card. God. Hi, Chanel. Really? Really, Dead Space. I heard about that on Instagram. You need to get me on Instagram, Dead Space. Hi, Riley. No. Figures. Mm. How do you guys like my nails, though? Ouch. So, yes, you guys, I think there needs to be a legal separation of transsexual and transgender. I think that the I think that the transsexuals need to stay with the LGBT community, and I think the transgenders, I think most of the transgenders need to have their own spot, their own community. I think that this is really bad of how much damage that these people have done to the LGBT. We have a lot of people, including queer, including lesbian, including gay, whatever you want to call it, that's actually trying to attack us now because of all this bad clout that this LGBT community has processed and taken from the general public. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go out for some Christmas drinks here in a little bit. I'm gonna go work though for a little bit. So, yeah, you guys, if you guys are on board and if you guys are up to it, I'm thinking about making a petition to do a global take of transsexual and transgender separation for legal stuff. Inside this petition, I want to get transsexuals back onto the DSM-5. So gender dysmorphia, gender dysphoria is covered through the DSM-5 files. That way, so we can still keep using the W path. There's multiple reasons why that we need to do this, and I'm not the only one that said this. Well, actually, I am practically the only tranny content creator that's actually talking about this, because like I'll watch Blair White, or I'll watch Buck Angel, or I'll watch Victoria. I mean, no, Vivian. And they got some good platforms, they got some good follower base, but the thing is, I don't really see them talking about a lot of these lower topics. I don't really see them talking about stuff like this because, well, they're making tons of money and they can afford their transition, and they also have a large base to back them up. A lot of us, like myself, don't. We don't make all that money. We don't make that money for surgeries and procedures. I'm advocating for the transsexuals out here, for the real ones that's out here that don't sell their bodies for passive income to be able to live into a mansion, or that has a couple million followers. So I'm basically speaking for myself, basically, right? And I'm trying to see who's on board that wants to hop on the train that I'm building right now. So it's like, again, like, Merry Christmas too, honeys. Y'all filthy damn animals. So, sending me a gift. Oh, okay, Nova. Hi, Riley. And so, yeah, you guys, at the end of the day, thank you, Nova. Mwah. Thank you, honeys. Thank you. So at the end of the day, you guys, we need to seriously start protecting the trans community. Thank you. We need to seriously start protecting the LGBT from attacks. This LGBT community is under attack from most. Again, you guys, when I'm talking transgender and I'm saying transgender, I'm not saying every single one of them. I'm saying a good majority of them. We are under, and that goes for activists too. So we are under attack from most transgenders and most activists. These people, right now, why Trump is stripping our rights away and literally erasing transsexualism from basically existence. Trump is literally killing off LGBT right now as we speak. Guess what the activists and the transgenders are doing? They're trying to fight for children's rights. This completely disgusts me. And it should disgust you. You as an adult trans person, or as an adult LGBT person. It can be gay, lesbian, bi, whatever the case is. We are losing our rights The court system has put a ban on underage children medical transition, which I'm all for. But a lot of these advocates and these transgenders are trying to fight it, reverse it, and trying to lift the ban for medical transition of children and trying to fight for children to medically transition. No, sorry. That's where we're going to draw the line. No, you're going to leave children alone. That's the thing. These people need to leave children alone and actually fight for the rights of adult transitioners. People who are 18 years or older to medically transition, to have the ability to change their body legally. That's what you people need to fight for. Stop fighting for children medically transitioning and actually fight for the rights of adult transitioners. This is the reason why we are losing our rights. You forget who's in power. You forget that the Republicans are controlling all three branches of the government, the White House, the court system. You know, I don't see, seriously, like, what's going on through these fucking people's heads? Like, seriously. So, at the most vulnerable time of the trans community, you're not going to fight for adults. You know, there's hundreds of thousands of us adult transsexuals, transgenders. You're going to just completely toss our rights away in the trash, right? You're going to completely this is the transgenders right now. This is the transgenders. That's our rights. You're completely tossing our rights into the trash can while you're trying to protect the thing that got us here in this position. Children. You are trying to convince the United States to let children medically transition when that's what got us in this position to lose our fucking rights. Let me see. They know well, that's the thing. They're just haters. That's it. Of course it was planned out from the beginning. Of course. And the sad part is that society and other real transsexuals actually believe this garbage. These people are not our ally. A lot of these transgenders and these advocates are not our friends. These people are pretending to be allies, pretending to be activists, pretending to be trans to infiltrate our LGBT community, trying to eradicate us. Look at Dylan Mulvaney. Look at Lily Tino. These people are infiltrators. These people are double-cross rogue agents that are coming into this community to steal our community away and get it destroyed. Once the trend is done, then they're done. Then these creeps will go out and go find another thing to do. These people are not our allies. A lot of these people who are pretending to stand up for our community is not allies. So, right? God. So, I'm going to be making a petition to legally separate transsexuals and transgenders. In the petition, like I'm saying, in the petition, I'm going to make it where we are fighting for the rights for transsexuals to be stayed with the LGBT, because the LGBT does not have problems with actual transsexuals. The LGBT, the gays especially, I don't know if you guys are catching up with this, but the gays especially have a problem with trans people because of what they're doing. But the thing is, what they're not talking about, it's the transgenders that they're having an issue with, because it's the transgenders that's creating all this commotion. That's over here trying to transition little kids, trying to bring our community into spaces where it doesn't need to be brought up into. Our rights were fought. People fought for our rights in this community. There has been real transsexuals and gays and lesbians, bisexual people who actually fought for the rights of what we have. And these people are literally destroying them. So, on this petition, again, like I'm saying, I'm going to make a petition where we're trying to make it where transsexuals stay with LGBT and transgenders can wander off and do whatever the hell they want. Their little cult behavior that they're doing with the LGBT, they can have their own community. They can call themselves transgenders all they want. But I'm also on the thing, I'm also going to probably make an idea for them to be called something else, because this is ridiculous when the whole entire world sees us trans people. You know, when they see transgenders and they automatically think that we're transgenders. We're not transgender. We're not transgender. I'm sorry, but we have no part of that. We have no part of these Dylan Mulvaney's, these Lily Tinos, these Tyrads that are threatening people in women's bathrooms. We have no rights to that. We don't have a part of that. We don't have a part of children medically transitioning at 13 years old. That's not us. That's not us. That's those people, right? So in this petition, I'm also seriously thinking about getting a different name for this identity of people. So can anybody here that's watching this right now, can you guys come up with an idea of, help me come up with that idea of a name that we can put in this petition? Because honestly, I don't think these people should be called transgenders anymore. I think these people need to be called something else. Obviously respectful, because we're still all human. I still respect a lot of transgenders and I still respect a lot of activists, right? But we also need to do this for the health and the safety for the trans community, for the LGBT, and for our safety and for our rights. So instead of being called transgender, we need to come up with a different name so we don't get things. Huh, right. No, nobody made it a petition yet. Hi, Chelsea. Oh, thank you, Chelsea. Thank you for the gift, honey. Oh my god, you guys. I'm not gonna name the transgender community something bad, you know, because at the end of the day, like I'm saying, I'm not against all transgenders. I'm not against all activists. I'm against the ones who are ruining and fake being pretend trans to destroy our rights. I'm against the ones who bully people like us. There's a lot of transgenders and a lot of activists that bully people like us because we don't agree with the same things, and they think it's okay to physically and mentally harm people like us and to harm general society. This needs to stop. This needs to stop. This is brick on brick crime. This needs to stop. I don't know. There's got to be something else. There's got to be a name that we can call these people. What about the Revs? The Revelations. We can just call them the Revelations, I guess. I know. These people need to be arrested. They need to be put in prison. So, if you guys have any ideas of the names that we could make this new community, please DM me. DM me on Twitter. DM me on TikTok or something. DM me. Am I transgender? Absolutely not. I'm transsexual. Absolutely not. You know, and this is another reason why we need to be separated. You see this person who just came in and asked me if I'm transgender? This is the reason why we need to separate transsexuals and transgenders, because we don't need to be tied into this anymore. Transsexuals, we do not need to be taking heat from the transgender community anymore. I'm done with it. I'm done. A lot of us transsexuals, including Buck Angel, including Blair White, there's other transsexuals out here that have the same ideology. We're done being targeted. This is ridiculous. So this is done. Merry Christmas too. Yeah, but the thing is, if you call the community a bad name, then that's just going to give them all more reason to fight. I'm not trying to have the community fight. I'm not trying to have the transgenders and the transsexuals fight each other. I'm not for that. I'm not a fighter. I'm a problem solver. I'm a lover and a problem solver. And this is a problem that we have. This is the problem we have. We need to come up with a name that's respectful, that they could mutually agree on, and we need to get this separation legalized. Hi Logan. I have a video on my YouTube channel about the difference between transgender and transsexuals. Authoritarianism isn't inherently a bad thing. Kind of is. And so, see, here's another one of these fucking idiots right here. This William guy, Willie, whatever the fuck this asshole's name is. So let me guess, you're part of the LGBT too? You're part of this activist, this trans cult? Is that what you are, Willie? This is exact the reason why people like you is going to be separated legally from the transsexual community. Do I stand with Somalis in Minnesota during Somalia, or I don't know how to pronounce that name, in Minnesota during these mass deportations? I don't stand for mass deportations at all, to be completely honest with you, honey. I know that Trump is deporting a lot of you people because he's trying to get you guys to react inside of a negative way so he can start the Resurrection Act and then eventually lead it into martial law. That way so he can control the country like North Korea. That's exactly what he's doing. He's also doing mass deportations for people like you. That way so he can sickly, I'm saying this term very loosely, sickeningly, like actually doing this to please the sick fucks who support him completely. I'm talking about the full far-right MAGA supporters. Just like with these raids that we had in Chicago, Los Angeles, the raids that we had in California, Chicago, I think there was a raid in Texas. All these raids that he's doing where he's instructing ICE agents to open fire onto United States civilians. I'm all for you being here legally, right? I'm all for you being going through a process to be here legally. But that still does not give the United States president authority to sit there and start shooting people on the streets with rubber rounds. People are going to be like, well, they're not live rounds. Yeah, they're not live rounds, but the thing is, they're rubberized rounds that can knock you the fuck out. These people, these ICE agents, these immigration officials, these people are using real firearms, shooting people with fucking non-lethal rounds. These rounds are knocking the fuck out of people. Yeah. Oh no. You guys, it needs to stop. It really does. It needs to stop, you guys. So, okay. Oh. Oh my god, my back hurts. I know, I need to clean my room. Oh. Okay, let me see. Probably. Hi, David. Okay. But it's okay. We're going to be going in the car in just a minute. It's good to see you. Hi, Rigo. Hi. Oh my God, you guys. Hi, sunsets. Hi, honeys. Yeah, so anyway, so if anybody's new to the stream tonight, we just got off the topic about doing a petition to legally separate transsexuals and transgenders. So if you guys can think of a name for the transgender community, please let us know. The reason why we are trying to create a name for the transgender community, because we don't want the transgenders to be sharing the same abbreviations as transsexual. So when people say trans, people don't know if it's transgender or transsexual. So since transsexuals were a part of this LGBT community from the beginning, when the government was doing experiments on us, right? Us transsexuals are the ones that the government was doing experiments on way before transgenders. There was no terminology called transgenders back in the 40s. There was none. Am I wrong or am I right? Last time I checked, it's always been transsexuals in the past. So us transsexuals have been through a lot of shit. Transsexuals are the ones that fought for the rights of being trans. Transsexuals are the ones, and gays, everybody in the LGBT was test subjects to government. You know, government, like I'm saying, governments were running experiment tests on us for decades, for generations. So this is the reason why I'm saying that transsexuals deserve our spot in the LGBT, and those type of people can have their own spot. You know, so why should we give up our spot in the LGBT when we were here first? Transsexuals were here first. This is our spot. This is our community. We respect gays. We respect lesbians. My best friends are gay. My best friends are straight up gay as fuck. One of my sisters is lesbian. So this is the reason why we need to have the separation. So, let me see. Okay. Pansexual? Yeah. Well, I don't know, you guys. I don't really follow the whole trend of pansexual, demisexual, all this crap. You guys, if you guys like both, then you guys like both. It's bisexual. You know, at the end of the day, to me, you're just bisexual. If you're willing to have sex with a trans woman, willing to have sex with a man and a woman, you're just bisexual. So, I'm probably just going to go get wings. To be completely honest right now, I'm probably just going to go get chicken wings. I don't know, we'll try work, but yeah, if you guys can think of any names for the community, please let me know. Oh. And by the way, no, us transsexuals are not changing our names. We were transsexuals before, and we're going to be transsexuals after. So we are not changing our names. So, how do you guys like the jacket? Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Trisexuals. Oh, you know what? That's actually a good idea. So moderators, the unlimited person, make sure you guys report that person for for racist stuff, please. Whoa, mods. Why are you guys taking out June? Don't take out June, honeys. She's fine. Yeah, you guys, What were you guys doing taking out June? You guys, mods, honeys, please make sure, you guys asked for this mod position. You guys, you beautiful, beautiful, beautiful mods that I have here. You beautiful people who are helping the channel out here. You guys, June did not say anything bad. You guys need to pay attention to what comments that you're deleting. I know that we have haters, and I really greatly appreciate the help. I greatly appreciate you, mods. But mods, you guys got to look out for who you're getting. Yeah, June, you're fine, honeys. I'm sorry. Okay, here, June. I'm going to put you as a regular standard mod. I don't find it, Chanel. Which comment you're talking about, Chanel? Cute and she's soft. She comfy. She said, okay, Pride 2015, there was only 3 titles. People have overcomplicated things if you just sets you a hoe, and that's oh, that's not even a part of the LGBT, but I don't know, Chanel, what do you think, Chanel? I haven't seen nothing. Oh, yeah, that's true. So, you guys like my jacket? Yes. Oh, soft. See, these are the rights that us transsexuals are fighting for. The rights to live our lives as a woman that some of these people are taking away from us. You guys, mods, let the people talk, honeys. We need the numbers, you guys. We only have 7 viewers. Let the people talk, honeys. Here, Alex, come back. Yeah, just let the people talk, you guys. You mods. Just get rid of comments. You guys, mods. Just get rid of comments that are extremely bad. The comments that do a lot of harm. You know what I mean? You guys, relax, mods. You guys are good. You guys are one of the best mod systems that I've ever seen on YouTube. So, I got the best crew, personally, I ever seen. So, you guys, I think my mod system is A game right now. So I'm thinking, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, because you're talking shit, Willie. Let me see. Channel activity. You said shut the fuck up earlier. And you're a bitch. You're an asshole. You're keeping us transsexuals defending our rights. You're trying to silence people like us from not having a voice. So you are a bitch. You are an asshole. Am I wrong? Am I right? You literally told me to shut the fuck up earlier. The first thing you did when you came into my stream, this is my house. The first thing you did when you came to my house was saying to shut the fuck up. Am I wrong or am I right? Sorry, little boy, you ain't telling me to shut the fuck up. Not in my house. There we go. Exactly, Sunset. Exactly. And we need our rights to speak. And that's the thing. Transsexuals don't have a lot of rights. Transgenders have more rights than the transsexuals do. The transgenders have all these organizations, all this gatekeeping, all these financial resources to provide surgeries and procedures and hormones with other transgender members. I'm seeing more people going on social media claiming to be transgenders just so they don't have to get a job, and just so they can live a luxurious lifestyle, and they can be supported from the transgender community. I'm seeing more people claiming to be a transgender just so they can get the privileges and the rights that transgenders have basically manipulated the public for. You know, so we have YouTubers that I used to watch on social media. I'm not going to be naming names because these people have a lot larger base than I do, but these people used to be just cross-dressers. Some of these people used to be a boy and was actually against trans people, and now look what they are. They're representing transgenders. So get the fuck out of here, Williams, you piece of shit asshole. You're permanently gone. Thanks. So these people is over here representing transgenderism, and these people are not even trans. You know, they're over here lying to their audiences, saying that they're taking estradiol valorate patches, estradiol valorate. They're taking estrogen pellets. They're taking estrogen patches. They're taking shots. But there's no medical effects, right? So they're claiming that they're taking estrogen. You've been on estrogen supposedly for 10 fucking years and you have no tits. You have nothing on your body that shows femininity. You literally have a high male metabolism. Like, the bone structure, the fat distribution does not add up. Yeah, no, those are not transsexuals, Nova, though. Those people are transgenders. Transgenders are the ones that bully people. Not all, but a majority of them. Not all. Yeah. Hi, William. Okay, you guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. Mama's got to go get to work. Yeah, so Mama's got to get to work. Hold on, chat. I'll keep you guys on the stream until I get to the car. Well, until I get outside right now. Okay. Hi, Rigo. Damn, 25 pounds in 1 month? How in the hell did you manage that? Yeah, I don't know, honeys. So I'm thinking the algorithm can be saved. I'm thinking the YouTube algorithm can be saved if I stream on here more often. So you guys, please DM me a name that we can call the transgender community. That way so I can put it on the petition, because I need a name. So before, bye Pikachu. So I need a name that I can use on the petition. See, if I do the petition, and if I don't come up with a name, then if this thing does work out, and if we do get what we're asking for, then the transgenders can remain being named the transgenders, and we're still going to have this problem. See, the whole reason why we have this petition, why we're doing this petition, is to separate liability between transgender and transsexuals, right? Transgenders don't think that you need to medically transition to become trans, which us transsexuals, we find that false. We don't believe in that. Us transsexuals believe that if you want to be an actual trans woman, a trans man, then you need to go through medical transition and actually put in effort to actually look like a woman, to actually look like a man. That's what being trans is. And a lot of these people in these communities don't believe that. So we need to have legal separation of these actions. Yeah. Oh my God, my back is hurting. Hold on, you guys. Okay. The peoples? Maybe. Okay, guys. Well, we're going to go ahead and end the stream. And love you guys. Have a good day. You too, honeys. Okay. Bye, babies. Mwah.